weather, and it's a great place to be. CUC's fun.
Did you know anything about Arizona when you thought of it? Did you see like tumbleweeds and cacti, or that's what a lot of people say?
Yeah, no. My first thought of Arizona was like every house here has a pool because of how hot it is. So that was my first. I'm like, it's gonna be hot. So I packed all my stuff for hot, and I got big old coat because back in Michigan it's still snowing a little bit. So it's different than I expected, but a good different.
What do you guys take from the experience last year of the program getting to this point, and what's it going to take this year to keep going?
I think it was mostly like a mentality. I think there's a lot we can take away from last year. Last year we came as like the new guys. We didn't really know how to properly operate in this type of level. And I think that this year, like, we've come more focused. We've come because we've been here before. We know what it takes, what level we got to reach to compete with these type of teams. And I think our team's like locked and ready to go.
How did that kind of help even just the loss last year with the off season and being able to push through this year with these guys?
It helped a lot because like we didn't have to go back to square one. So it was just mostly like it was like a short gap we needed to bridge. So like because we played against those type of teams before, so it's like this short gap we need to bridge. It's not like you're starting back from square one again and like trying to build your team again to that type of level. It's like we're only this close. This is what we need to fix. This is what we need to get better at. This type of mentality we need to have, and I think that's what helped us a lot overcome a lot of our games this year.
Jimmy, what's it like playing for Jim Harbaugh?
It's awesome. It's phenomenal. He's a great guy. He's funny. He takes care of you. That's one thing he does. Like he's for the players. He's always there. You can call him at any hour. He'll answer. But he's an awesome guy.
We heard yesterday from some of the guys who put cleats on and go out
Oh, yeah.
and do stuff with you.
Yeah, no, he's a funny dude. He's a character. He puts cleats on. I think like most practices, especially in the summertime. Those cleats are on. And then when we're working out, he's in there working out, doing all this type of different things. It's awesome, having such a proactive coach, they're just like in it too. And I think that rubbed off on all of our coaches because like all of our coaches come in there and work out too, get a workout and, if we're doing something after pushing some sleds, they'll join in and have some fun.
So we heard he pushes the sleds around a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Any strength left in him?
Yeah, he got a bit. He talks about like, feeling like he's like in like his mid-30s right now.
He doesn't wear the khakis when he's out there in cleats, though, right?
No, he does.
Full mobility khakis.
Yeah, full mobility khakis. I think they're like the athletic khakis in some way because I don't know how he does it every day. Khakis.
Do you dial up the YouTube of him getting yelled at by Mike Ditka or anything like that, or playing for the Colts? Or those exist, the video of him playing?
I've not looked, but now you gave me a great idea. Now I guess I must go back and look. He tells us a lot about like his backstory. Playing in Michigan. Going to the NFL, all that stuff. But like, I've not looked up much about him. I might have to.
What are your thoughts on Kendre Miller, TCU's running back?
I believe he's a great back. He's got great patience, and I think he could cause a problem if we don't, if we take him too lightly. So he's got to come in there, with a helmet strapped up and ready to go.
Is he compared to anybody you guys have gone against?
We compared him to one of our old teammates, Hassan. That was like probably the best comparison we could get because like they're about the same size. He's probably got a little bit of a step on speed wise on Hassan, but like they're essentially kind of the same back.
Is it surprising how much TCU runs the air raid and how much they like to run the ball?
It is a bit surprising. It's not too crazy to surprise me because like the type of defenses they play in the Big 12. They're in the Big 12, right? Yeah. They're in the Big 12. The type of defense, because a lot of teams they play is three down linemen. And I don't know how much. I don't know what their plan is against us, but we have a great run defense, so it's gonna be a tough battle to run against us.
What's your scouting report on Max Duggan, the quarterback?
He's a great guy. He makes great reads. He can kill us with his legs if we let him. That's one thing. That's one of his biggest weapons, his legs. And he's a warrior. He's a fighter. You can tell, every time, especially if things get tough, he'll try to put the team on his back and carry him.
What does Michigan have to do to be successful on Saturday?
Just play our game. Every part of our defense, every part of our offense, just clicking on all cylinders because we know like once we're clicking and everybody's doing their job, focused on doing their job, there's not a team in the country that can hang with us.
Growing up, is there a player that you watched in the NFL or even through college that you've emulated your game after?
I like two of them, Darius Leonard and Fred Warner. Those two guys, like, I love the way they play the game. They're still having fun with it. Because a lot of times as you get older, it turns into a business. You can tell they're just enjoying playing football, and it's like the way they handle like the game is like it's phenomenal. Especially Darius Leonard, like his tackling form, impeccable. I try to copy it sometimes, but it's just like it's kind of hard, to try and do the same thing because it's not every time I'm making a tackle, it's not like my first thought pushing the ball. So.
You guys got in Monday night. Have you had any downtime or any time to relax?
Yeah, we had dinner yesterday as a team. We just enjoy ourselves and we got some free time. After practice and all that stuff. After meals, meetings, we just enjoy our own time hanging out with our teammates.
You done anything special in that downtime or just hang out?
Just hang out, mostly just hang out. Sleep. I sleep a lot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love to sleep.
What was the energy like in Ann Arbor after the Ohio State game and leading up to this game? What was the vibe on campus and throughout the city?
It was awesome. There's a lot of people coming up to us talking about, we knew y'all could do it. We knew this, all that stuff. But I think like as a team, we were happy for till Sunday. And then once we got back on Monday, it was like next team now. It's kind of like we kind of expected to win. So that was our mentality. It was like we're expecting to win. We're expecting this. So it's not like that's such a surprise to us when we won.